From the capital of Tennessee and of country music for any of you fans out there, welcome to Nashville. We're at Nissan Stadium. Up next, it's our main event between the Carolina Panthers and the Tennessee Titans. Ryan Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And away we go from Nashville. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. And leading them out, someone who plays with his own signature brand of hero ball at quarterback, it's Cam Ward.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game wins are typically built off of.
They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Going to the ground again on first. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Back to the line they come, second down. From the gun, it's Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Third down, they need 7. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Finds the in route, complete. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short. Here's Joey Slye for the Titans' field goal attempt. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Down. Ready.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Set. Ready.
Off the play fake, it's Young. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Escapes the pocket. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
Ready.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Took his shot at 6 that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Come on. Set.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Complete out to the right side. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And he scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. One after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring an end to that, right near the 25-yard line. The Titans offense out to the field, ready for their second drive. They could only set up a lengthy field goal attempt their last possession, Brock, so some room to improve in how far they can advance the football here.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboys.
Carried by Spears to start the drive. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Throwing now on first down. Ward can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Well, they've been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force them into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. It's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down.
Ready?
To the air on 3rd and long. Defender runs wide as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Here's Joey Sly for the Titans field goal attempt. He better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. On now is Cook to kick this away.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called on from that distance yet again.
The Carolina offense out and ready to go for their second drive. And we'll see, Brock, if they go back to that ground game this drive after how well they ran it their last time out.
I'm going to probably say yes on that one, Kate. This is a team with a known identity across the league. They're going to hang their hat on running the football effectively. I think they'll get right back to work.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. He'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, they did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's go. Hut.
On 3rd down, it's Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. 4th down. Here comes Kai Kroger to punt. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Out come the Titans for another offensive possession. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points.
Come on.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
Well, you could He gets the ball, and he sees a defender waiting for him right on the edge. And at that point, dead on arrival. A good effort on his part to at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
Ward off the play fake. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Ward's going to throw here on 3rd. Downfield to DK. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. How about a big hitter, 30-40 yards there and a new set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Spears running behind center. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-3 is our score. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter, and it's Titans football. They'll begin the quarter with 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
The Panthers set to take the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Carried by Brooks to start the drive. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Midfield, and he's got McMillan. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Ready.
From the pistol, it's Young. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
Here we go. Here we go. Set.
They're going to run it. So this is Trevor Etienne. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
1st and 10, it's Hubbard. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Red 30. Ready.
Young working from the gun. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers grow the lead to 7. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Panthers grow their lead to 8.
14. Titans 6. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Titans ready to take over on offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Now give for the first time to Kalal Mullins. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, here's Ward. It's caught. This is Tajay Spears. And he's brought down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. And the Panthers dive on this one first. While the new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. Now the shotgun give to Spears. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Cougar 19! 19 Tiger! 19 Tiger!
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. And the Panthers are just too much here. They're going to take him down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down the full field in more than a second or two.
They'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Mullins now. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
Spears, another pistol here. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Ward's going to throw it. Pass it down close. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on 2nd down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it 3rd and short. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from Nissan Stadium coming up.
Ready, set.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Let's go now. Hawk 7. Ready.
They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans earn the chance to tie him before halftime. It's a T.J. Hawkinson touchdown. And he hits the extra point. A little surprised they wouldn't go for 2 in the tie, but at least he made it, so the lead falls to a single point. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Panthers and Bryce Young making their way back out on offense. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready, ready.
Now it's Young. This one falls incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
On 2nd and 10, Young. Let's set up the screen. It's Hubbard. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. Breaks the tackle. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. The Titans and Cam Ward headed back out on offense. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Titans first down.
First down throw here for Ward. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ward setting the pass. Downfield, he's got Hawkinson. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
First down.
Again, Ward going to the air. Same guy. Here's Hawkinson again. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18.
In the red zone now. And he has the Tennessee touchdown. The Titans get some late points and the lead. Extra point is up and good from Sly. And the Titans push their lead to 6.
Titans 20. Panthers 14.
On now is Cook to kick this away. On the return, this is ETN. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Panthers headed out on offense again just before halftime. Not a whole lot of time left for them to put something together here before the break. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Here, ready?
First down, Young. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hut.
Out of the gun, Young. Has his man. That's their rookie from Penn State. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Let's go. Set.
Shotgun snap now to Young. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion is still pretty good for the defense.
On the set.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Here's Young. He has this down to the 34. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. Panthers calling on Ryan Fitzgerald here to attempt this field goal. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash.
The kick is good.
So a field goal game at the half. The rest of the league can wait. We'll see how they're faring later. Our focus, it's on these two teams as we skip halftime and get right back to this contest. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Carolina ready to get things started on offense to begin the third. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Second and 6. At the 38-yard line.
53. Watch out now. 63. Check, huh?
Young looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Set. 45. One. Ready.
On third down, it's Young. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. Ty Kroger is going to kick this one away. And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Check, check.
Ward off the play fake. Connects on the crosser. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They've got first down here from the 36.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
18 Cardinal.
Here's Ward. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And this is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away and brings up third down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
Ready. 70 line.
It's going to throw here on third. Buys time, rolling right. Into the ground he goes, sliding to a stop well short here. And that's going to bring up fourth down. Here comes the Titans punting unit. Logan Cook, the one to kick it away. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Panthers get going again once more on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here.
Let's go now.
From the pistol, it's Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34.
Ready.
Hand off out of the pistol. Here's Hubbard. Galloping inside the 40. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Fitzgerald up and good. PAT. And the Panthers take a 4-point lead. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. Spears trying this straight ahead. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Ward now on 3rd down. Lobs this deep down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Punting unit out now. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Takes this in at the 25. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Panthers and Chuba Hubbard ready to begin another drive. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push them back for 2nd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Throw left side, complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Young working from the gun. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. He's still going at the 30. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop it. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Panthers 1st.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
On 1st down, here comes Brooks. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Into a ton of traffic, and this
That fucking route quick to me.
Jawan Bentley makes the play.
Everything really did for it.
There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. It's a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Let's go. Let's go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go.
A run here with Mullins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it's good coverage, contested catches, will really make tight ends a lot more in favor. Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the third down screen he wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Panther offense headed out to the field. Their last series sure was looking like points up until that interception, Brock. Hopefully they can move the ball similarly well as they take over here.
Ready, red, hunt.
It's Young, the throw here on first. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Here we go, ready?
Counter play, Hubbard. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, they're none.
And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Panthers in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over 1 final quarter. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Set, hunt.
On the draw, this is Brooks. Didn't sell the draw enough, but he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for 2nd down.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a 1st down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass, when they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Set, set.
Looking to throw, Young. Looking slant route, complete. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on 2nd down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it 3rd and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Ready, set.
On 3rd and 1, here's Young. Complete beyond the marker. And he works this to the 38 before going down. He gets 6 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
Let's go.
Now Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete.
Well, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Here's Young again. Sends this to the end zone. And he has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers now lead by 10. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers drive their lead to 11. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So now here comes the Titans on offense. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1.
Bronco 80.
1st and 10 here. Ward dumps it off to his running back. And this one does not go far.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Cougar 19.
Running with Spears on 2nd down. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Now 3rd and 5.
Come on. S17 Timberwolves.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. It's on target to Moore. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Ward setting the pass. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack.
Trying to force one through there. And that brings up 4th and long.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this.
19, 70. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Desperation time here. He's trying to go deep again. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Riding right side by McMillan. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Some guys, you just have to account for them, especially middle linebackers. I remember Ray Lewis, Brian Urlacher, it just felt like their presence took up the entire field. And this linebacker today, we had the interception earlier, a sack right now, you've got to start figuring out a plan for him or he will take over this game.
Nearly an interception on that play, so they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. 52 Bulls.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers have likely locked up the win right there. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers push their lead to 18. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 60. Go.
Shotgun handoff now for Spears. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
He was brought down by Trevin Wallace. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Check,
Well,
Panther.
nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Defense showing blitz here. Ward. Downfield to DK. 30. The 10. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans get it back to within 2 possessions. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Titans make it an 11-point ball game.
Panthers 38. Titans 27.
Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And the Panthers secure that kick.
The onside
And he'll be
kick
brought down after
recovered
getting it to the
by
47-yard line. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick. Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
The second down throw for Young. Escapes the pocket. And Young with a smart move here on the slide as he picks up the first down.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
All set now. 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
45. White. Ready.
Now shotgun handoff to Brooks. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
Ready.
In the red zone now. This one's caught. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers making a 3-score game in the 4th. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. Going after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Panthers push their lead to 18.
Titans 27.
Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
He stopped on the run back of the 27. Out come the Titans for another offensive possession. In that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Spears on the give, headed right. Makes his move towards the sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get 22 out of that play. And the Titans have a first. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. First down, and they go right back to it. He's going to bring this down to their 35. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Titans first down.
Throwing now on first down. Ward. Short pass brought in. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's Ward. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Titans hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. This is Spears heading left. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
He was brought down by Drew Tranquil. It's a loss of a yard.
Shotgun snap down to Ward. And throws it back for the end zone and out of bounds. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams to field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
You've got to keep moving quick here.
Brought down at the 10-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's
Desperation time here on 4th. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans get it back to within 2 possessions. Extra point is up and good for the slot. And the Titans make it an 11-point ball game.
45. Titans 34.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Set.
He's going to pass it here. Gets everything he has under this one. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers have likely locked up the win right there. Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Panthers push their lead to 18.
Titans 34. Ryan Fitzgerald.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
1st and 10.
The Titans ready to take over on offense. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Strike.
Carried by Spears to start the drive. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
3 at the 33-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down throw here for Ward. Stepping up and he's going to run. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Offensive line fast.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ward's going to throw it. This ball's cut by Spears. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Titans.
They get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
They'll take over at 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
Ready.
Here's a design run.
Here we go. 45. Right.
So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Bronk, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Panthers are winners as we say goodbye from Nashville.